Hello and welcome to the Pale Moon Circus. I'm your host, Pale Moon Juggler. Like the last episodes, I showed you the deck list that I used to do this wonderful loop. Now this video is about to showing you the loop and see how far we can go. There are a few things that you need for the loop, and that's first, you have to have two elementals used, at least two. That's why we use Blizzard to have two, at least two, to get the skill off. Then, secondly, we need to have a limit break for enabler or this for damage. And then this field. This field, the order is really important because with this field you can still do attacks. Not only your Vanguard, but everything else can do an attack. So, I'm on Miracle Pop, ready for the break right. I will start the turn, draw one, and then right. His skill goes off, but it's on the end of the turn. After the attack, it goes off. So, what you do is you attack this one, they have to guard, they don't have to guard, and this one, and then the fun begins, because this is a really confusing part of the loop, is to put everything right in order. First of all, when he attacks, the skill goes off of him. Also the break right, if you don't have the pieces ready, you will use first the break right skill, and then you're gonna use his skill. His skill says drop everything out of your soul. In this case, this is 4 cards. It will give me 20,000 more. I will just use this. So this will be 31, 41, 48 attack. They guard, they don't guard, you do your drive check. This is nothing, nothing. Then everything goes in action. For his skill to restand, you have to pull 4 rear guards into your soul. For his skill to go off, you discard 1 card, goes into the soul, you have an empty field, he stands, he is already standing by the last action, and he comes back out. When he comes out, you have your 2 bunnies that comes out. You still have your break right skill, so you attack with this side. Again, attack. He loses his 20 because it's still the end of battle. You're gonna use the break right skill. These 2 going in, you call in the right order, please. Tight Rope Tumbler. Wu gives Soul Charge 2, and then this guy. Counterblast has been paid. Discard this one. Counterblast open. And because there are 2 outs, you get another 2 outs. So, he attacks again. Guard, no guard. This will be 21, 28 total. Skill goes off in the end. All of them goes in. He restands. Skill of him, you discard 1. Discard 1. Goes in. And goes out, because it's the only silver tone you're running. His skill allows you to get 2 more. In this case, will it be the bunnies? Let me get them in picture. And you start to repeat this. Attack. Attack. Skill goes off. Break right skill. This goes back in. This goes out. First Tightrope Tumbler, then this. First his skill. 1, 2. Then his skill. Soul Blast 2. And you get a counter charge. 1, 2. Okay. Because these 2s are out, you will get this one. And yeah, at the end of the turn, counterblast 2, and everything happens again. Back in the soul. Don't forget your drive checks. This goes in, goes out, you discard 1 card, and you start again. This can go infinitely until your deck is out. Once your deck is out, the loop is done. Second problem that you have is when they kill this dude. If he's dead, you don't have anything to put out of your soul, so you can't activate it. This is the problem of it all. So if you have a hetero hand who puts this away, if you have something else, if this is gone, your loop is done. You can't stop it, you can't do anything against it. So Kakeru is a really bad matchup because they have denial griffins to kill something else. Because he clears your soul, you only have 4 cards in soul, and once one of them is gone, your loop is gone. Because you need 4 rear guards, and if you have to put him back in, it's not going to work because he don't come out of it. So that is the problem with this. So this was a loop. Now, some tips for playing this. Never try to make as much as damage. This deck has one trick only, is endgame. Endgame only you attack the vanguard, or you don't try to hit the rear guards. If they put rear guards out, most of the times they're gonna put something out to pressure you, because you have your trick. You have 8Ks, never a 9K if you use my deck list. It's always 8K, so they always going to try to pressure you. And because you play 12 hands, you can guard them and take damage to hit a draw trigger. And draw trigger is more hands, so it's okay. Your 1Ks are not even. There is one 7K and all the rest, 2 7Ks. And all the rest is also last, so let them rush you, but in the end, if you are at 4 damage or 3 damage, trying to block them off. Second thing, which is most important, is if you don't give them counterblast, they can't use it, so don't pressure them, just play your hand, keep your hand, and try to block. After 4 damage, everything that comes in your way. You have perfect guards for that, you have G guards for that, and so on. So there is literally nothing that can stop you once you are here on your tree. But yeah, it's fragile loop. But if you can pull it off, it's endgame. It really is endgame. They're not going to guard every attack. And don't forget that you also can hit triggers on this guy, and you can pump him up with 5,000 each time. And because you keep looping, it doesn't matter, because this is the purpose of this deck, is to finish it as quickest as possible. Yeah, did I say everything? Keep a big hand, take everything you want, and maybe this is also interesting, is trying to make and keep your field as this. If it doesn't go, try to make it with a third break right to fix it. You can fix it if you play it right. Also, your Night Princess, Dancing Princess of the Night Sky can help you out with that. Your starter can help you to get the trees. Everything that you need are in the deck list. The Mirror Demons on itself is just a surplus, and it can really help you out. Nightmare Dolls has the same, that's why I had to reason out of it. And just keep in check once you see a certain mirror clans that are playing against you. I think about Kagera, I think about everything that destroys your fields isn't fun when they do it in your turn, because once it's in your turn, you're dead. Why did I say it was only 50% of the time that this will work? That's because welcome to the world of Vanguard. This is RNG. I had one game that I got critted every time, so it was too much to handle it, and I just couldn't put it out. I couldn't get it to my fourth turn. If you play it right and you play it quick, this can be a devastating deck. But just remember, one trick pony. One trick, if you can't perform it, it's done. So this is about the combo and the loop. Don't forget trying to do not so much damage against them. If you can attack the rear guard, attack the rear guard. If you can attack the vanguard, don't boost your vanguard. Just attack with the vanguard. If you hit the trigger, you will hit. If you don't hit the trigger, you will not hit. It's not the end of the world. You keep playing defensive as much as possible. You don't have a lot in your hand. You have a lot of cards, but all of them at 5Ks. You have possibly a chance to get 10 or a G guard, but keep them in your hands. You can take the damage. So this was it for this week. There will be no tournaments this weekend and maybe some playtesting, but I don't know right now what is the program. So next week we will see each other again, and it will be one of my most played decks will be Harry. So I hope you enjoy this, and don't forget to subscribe if you like this, and hit the like button, because yeah, my ego likes also some pluses or some thumbs ups. So don't forget to subscribe, like it, and don't forget to share it with your friends if you ever want insight. This is one of the decks that I'm playing, and I would love to show you everything, and I will show you everything. All decks, new decks. So this channel, its only purpose is that we just play palemoon. Only palemoon.